So what questions do you have regarding hair transplants?
So I've seen a lot of your stuff on YouTube, especially pertaining to African American hair, because I know our hairline is different. Our hairline is a lot curlier and all that other stuff. So my major question that I have is, hey, what's up? It's Kenyatta. Welcome back to my channel. So I am finally doing this video that you guys have been requesting. So I look like an egg right now because I am getting ready to go somewhere. I don't have any makeup on. Only thing that's done is my lashes, and even those are drinky because I need to get them filled in. But nonetheless, we are here and we're gonna have this discussion. So before I take this off of my head, I was about to do the ball cap method. I still am, but before I do all of that, I want to actually show you guys my hair and what it's looking like. So let's just wait a second. Let me be suspenseful for a second. So if you have not watched any of my videos before and you're just clicking on this and you see that I look like an egg, you're probably a little confused. I would suggest you go back and watch the very first, what is this on my eyelash? I would suggest that you go back and watch the very first video I posted on this channel, because this channel started off as a natural hair journey because I was desperately trying to regrow my edges. I talk about what happened to me, the trauma I experienced dealing with my hair. I did have an accident when I was younger, so you guys can go watch that and you will see the journey of how I even got to this point. Over the last 5 years, I have been actively trying to I take that back. Over the last 4 years, not last year, but everything leading up to 2020, I have been actively trying to grow my hair back. I have been using like all kind of methods. I use Rogaine, I use all kind of essential oils. I went to a dermatologist. I use apple cider vinegar. I did an onion scrub at one time. I was doing everything in my power, home remedies, to grow my hair back. I even was taking like a medication to help grow my hair back, and nothing has worked. Yes, I was consistent with these methods for at least 3 to 6 months and nothing was working for me. I did share a lot of that stuff in previous hair videos. I'm going to actually make a playlist of all those videos so that you can go back and watch the struggles that I've had, the successes that I've had, and ultimately the failures that I've had as well. So in 2019, in August of 2019, that was the last time I made like a major hair video. I came on camera. I was fed up with my hair, so I just shaved it all off. I was not fed up with my hair because it wasn't healthy and it was growing. I was fed up with my size of my hair because it wasn't growing. Like, my hair was healthy, it was growing, it got down like to my collarbone. It was really pretty, it was flourishing. Like, I have a really nice curl pattern. I have different curl patterns in my head depending on where I'm at in my head, but nonetheless, I have really nice hair. I even wore my hair short and curly out for about 1.5 years before I started regularly wearing the wigs again, because I wanted to give my hair time to grow and breathe. My hair did grow, it breathed, it was beautiful, but my sides still did not grow back. So the video that you're seeing in 2019, I talked a lot about it, but it was a lot of backstory that I did not talk about in that video, and that was the frustration that I was having with my hair. That video was me at my breaking point and not knowing what else to do with my hair besides just shave it off to make my life easier when it comes to wearing wigs. Now, I know this is triggering to a lot of people, especially in the African American community, because we have such a big opinion on what other people do with their heads. This is my head. This is my life. This is how I choose to handle my situation and deal with it. And the way I choose to do it is not leave hair on my head that means nothing, because I'm not going to wear it anyway. That's a waste of money. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of product. It's a waste of effort. And the reason why I say that is because since I have absolutely no edges, I have no intentions on letting my hair grow out more and more and more while my edges look ridiculous or I have no hair on the side. It makes no sense. It doesn't make sense to waste product on my hair doing that. It doesn't make sense to waste time of actively taking care of the hair that I have on my head that I'm not going to wear and I can't really do anything with, and taking the time to shampoo it, deep condition it, blow dry it, braid it up. All that stuff takes time, you guys. I have 3 kids. I run a full-time business. During wedding season, it's like extremely busy. I don't have time for all that extraness. So what I've opted to do is keep my hair cut very, very low since I originally shaved my head, and that is because I do wear wigs. I wear lace frontals. You guys know this already. If you watch any of my other videos that are not related to hair content, you guys know I wear lace frontals. I'm not going to toot my own horn, but when I feel like putting the effort into it, I can lay out a bomb ass lace frontal like nobody's business. And I'm not a professional at all. I'm not even going to say I'm a professional. I just know enough to be dangerous and to do what I do to make myself feel good and look good. Not saying I don't feel good and look good with a bald head, because like I stated in that video, like I don't care. I'm over it. If I was embarrassed or did not like the way I looked or anything like that, or was highly self-conscious about it, I wouldn't be on YouTube making a video. Like thousands and thousands and millions of people have seen these videos. Like even people I know on Facebook, they was like, oh, we found your video, like, you know, that's very inspiring, I can't believe you did that, like, you know, I love you being so transparent. So I've gotten nothing but positive feedback from these videos. I really haven't gotten any negativity, because it's like, how can you be negative to a person that is being vulnerable and telling you her truth? This is my truth. This is something that I deal with. It's not a pretty truth at all, but there are a lot of women out there that I found who come to my channel and say, oh, I'm dealing with the same thing. And I get it. And that's the reason why I wanted to do this, because I knew I wasn't the only one suffering. And I knew it was other people out there in the natural hair community who didn't have the, you know, traditional natural hair journey where you grow your hair back as pretty, as full, as this, as that. That's not me. And, you know, it's okay, because that's just not me. So what am I going to do moving forward? So I have spoken to a dermatologist. I've spoken with several dermatologists. The first one that I went to strictly because I was having so many issues with my scalp, having psoriasis and flaky scalp and getting sores in my hair. So that was the first thing we wanted to fix, because she thought that was contributing to my hair not growing back. Even though I told her, like, look, lady, like, that's not it. Like, I know that's not it, because my scalp has been healthy before and my hair still didn't grow back. So we went down that road and we did all the stupid shampoos that they make you do that realistically black people really can't do, because it's hard for us to wash our hair multiple times a week, i.e. because we have braids, or like in my case because I wear wigs. But I did it anyway. So I got my psoriasis on my scalp cleared up. So now I only have to wash my hair like maybe once every 10 days. And that keeps my psoriasis at bay. That keeps my scalp healthy. So I'm glad I did that. The products that I use on my hair now to maintain my healthy scalp is the T-Gel Therapeutic Shampoo Extra Strength. So this is what this look like. I just picked it up from Target. This is a game changer. It really works. I wash my hair in this and let it sit on my hair for like 5 minutes while I'm in the shower and rinse it off. And then the next two products that I actually use are by Derma E. This brand right here. Can you see that? You probably can't see it, but anyway, it's this brand called Derma E. So I use the Scalp Relief Shampoo, soothes dry, irritated scalp, therapeutic, it has therapeutic herbal blend shampoo, and then I also use the matching conditioner as well. These feel so good on your scalp. So I first wash with this, leave it on for 5 minutes, then I wash with this, leave it on for about 2 to 3 minutes, and then I put this in my hair for maybe about 10 minutes and rinse it out. So that is what I've been using on my scalp. Super simple, super easy, and it's been working for me. So after I get done with all of that in the shower, I will go in with this right here. Now this is not the brand that I'm actually using. This is a mixture of essential oils that I mixed up. It has a whole bunch of essential oils in here. I will leave them in the description box below, but there's no measurements. I just dump a whole bunch in there because it makes my scalp feel good. And that works for me. And then I throw my wig on. I have my psoriasis under control. So I went back to a dermatologist. I had an appointment. Everything got jumbled up because everything going on last year. So I went back to a dermatologist and we reevaluated, reassessed my scalp. And she gave me 2 options. And those 2 options were either A, to get those steroid injections to help stimulate hair growth from the follicles, or B, take the hair rejuvenation or hair transplant route. I opted not to do the injections because they are super painful and there's no guarantee that it's going to work, and insurance does not pay for it because it's considered cosmetic, so, and are expensive. So what I have decided to do is go ahead and do a whole hair transplant. If you don't know what a hair transplant, I will leave some links to some videos in the description box below, but it's like they'll take a strip of hair out of the back of your head and they will harvest those follicles and like put them in strategically in the spots where your hair is missing. So I had a consultation, an online consultation with the doctor down in Fort Lauderdale, Florida that's called Hair Naturals Transplant Clinic or something. Once again, I'll leave that in the description box below, the link to that. And they specialize in hair transplant for African American people. So I've seen a lot of your stuff on YouTube, especially pertaining to African American hair, because I know our hairline is different. Our hairline is a lot curlier and all that other stuff. So my major question that I have is, I know there's two types of transplants. One is a graft and the other one is more of a strip situation.
So one is called the follicular unit extraction, where they actually just try to do it like a punch biopsy, a small little round punch biopsy, like a tube, extracting the 1 and 2 hair follicle bulbs.
Okay.
The problem is when you have curlier, more coarse hair, I just did a hair transplant on Monday with a guy who had an FUE, who was an African American, who was a black male, and literally he said that he had 1,500 grafts, and when I tell you I could count maybe only 125.
Oh my goodness. See, yeah, that's what I was worried about, because I'm like...
So FUE does not work for your type of hair.
Okay.
And that's why the strip procedure is still a very successful procedure, even though, and I've had 2 strip procedures, even though you do have a scar, if you grow out your hair past the level 2, you'll never see the scar.
Yeah, because my hair is so thick, and with it being this short, you'll see it at first, but my hair is so thick, besides around my edges, like you would never see it.
But that's a good thing. I wish I had thick, more coarse hair. I have the wispiest, finest hair. So I wish I would have had more coarse, curlier hair. Can I see your left side if you don't mind again, please?
My left side.
So that is your worst side. That is it, can you go like that for me?
It's basically my hand.
3 fingers.
It
looks almost like 2 and 3 fingers.
3 fingers, yeah.
3 fingers on your left side, and how about your right side?
My right side is probably 2.5.
2.5?
Yeah.
Are you looking to lower your center at all?
Well, I have a widow's peak, and I don't know. I have a small head, number one. So
my lead technician Jenny will eat that up alive, so do not tell her that. She will call you a peanut head the whole time.
That's what my husband says. My husband says I have a peanut head, me and my son. So yeah, I would like to, I just wanted to go like where my natural hairline is at.
That's all I'm gonna do.
I wanted to have a surgeon that had a reputation for doing African American hair transplants, so I found one. He is amazing. I've watched a ton of his YouTube videos. I watched a ton of his testimonials from other patients, and I'm going to be getting that done this year. But you guys, it's not going to be until late this year, and I will be taking you guys with me on that hair journey. So I'm going to go ahead and take this off because I've been jabbering. I'm going to take it off and I'm going to let you guys see what I'm working with before I get ready to go. So this is me. I look like an egg, no makeup on, only my raggedy lashes. This is the left side of my hair over here, as you can see. Let me tell you guys, it looks worse than what it probably did in other videos for 2 reasons. Number one, I stopped using Rogaine, and when you use Rogaine for an extended amount of time or any amount of time, the hair that does grow back, if you don't continue to use Rogaine, it will eventually fall out. The reason why I stopped using Rogaine, I think I explained this in the previous video, is because it's too much of a hassle. I have to use it every single day. I wear wigs. I don't have time nor the desire to take my wigs off every single day and put them back on. Like, I'm busy. I run a full-time business. I have 3 kids in virtual school. I mean, it's just too much. So I stopped using Rogaine and the hair fell out. And also because I recently cut my hair last week. You know, when I cut my hair, I just went zoop, and whatever peach fuzz or whatever that was over here, you know, that came off too. So anyway, this is the one side of my hair over here, and then this is the right side of my head over here, as you guys can see. And then the back of my head, you know, it's just all cut. Yeah, so it's just all cut. So yeah, that's my head, and I don't know what else you guys want me to tell you. My hair is healthy, my scalp is healthy, I'm doing well, I am thriving despite everything that is going on in the world. And I'm about to do my hair and put my wig back on. Now, what I will say is that I will start letting my hair grow back maybe towards the end of the summer, because when you get the hair transplant, they need your hair to, I think he said, be at least a quarter of an inch or a half inch long so that they can do the harvesting and the transplant. So, and that's another reason. The reason why I'm keeping my hair as short as I can possibly keep it up until I have the hair transplant or need to start growing my hair back so it can be the length that they told me it need to be, is because when you get that transplant, they take a full strip of hair out the middle of your head to harvest with. And I just want all of my hair to grow back even at once. I know it's not going to be completely even, because when you get a hair transplant, they say don't expect any growth for the first 6 months, and then it'll start slowly coming in. And so while that hair is starting to grow in that 6-month process, I will continue to get my hair cut, so when it does start growing back, it can all grow back the same length and all grow back evenly. That is another reason why I'm keeping my hair short. So anyway, that is it. I don't really know what else to say to you guys. I don't know what else you guys want from me. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section below. As a lot of you guys know, I do respond to those comments as they come in. I know over the past year I've been a little sporadic about responding, but that's only because I haven't really been on YouTube to respond. But now that I'm getting more into it, because I work full-time for myself now, I don't work for a corporation or anybody else. I'll talk about that in another update video. I have a lot more time to dedicate to YouTube and to dedicate to my business. So anyway, that is it for this video. That is it for this hair update. I hope you guys found it entertaining. I hope you guys got the questions that you wanted answered. If you guys want me to do a Q&A, specifically answering specific questions, leave those questions in the comment section below and I'll be sure to do a Q&A. I'm about to go put this wig on. I'm about to get my life together because your girl got ish to do. I got to do a photo shoot outside in the cold. And by the way, make sure, if you're not already following, go to my Instagram and follow my photography page. It's itskenyattadavis photos, and you'll see what I'm up to on there. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.